One picture can tell a story of an era and light up an event that has once significantly affected the wheels of history and now sunk into oblivion. The Flashback, a project that carefully guides us through the past like a beacon. July 1942. For the past 13 months, the Soviet soldiers have been fighting against Germans. By that time, a conference had been held in Wannsee, a suburb in Berlin, where the leaders of the Nazi Party discussed the final solution of the Jewish issue, which was the extermination of all Jews in Europe. The Kharkov operation ended in disaster for the Red Army. German troops broke through the front and rushed towards the Caucasus and Stalingrad. Meanwhile, somewhere on the far approaches to Moscow, the frontline photographer captured Captain of the Guard, Bauyrzhan Momyshuly, resting between the battles, the great batyr of the Kazakh land. The military career of Bauyrzhan Momyshuly began long before the day this picture was taken. Back in November 1932, at the age of 22, he was drafted into the Workers' and Peasants' Red Army. 2 years later, he was sent to the reserve, but in 1936, he was called again. He served in the Far East and in the Carpathians, fought against the Kwantung Army, participated in the accession of Bessarabia to the USSR, and with the beginning of the World War II, he joined the division under the command of Ivan Panfilov. This shabby photograph, stored in the Central State Archive of film and photo documents and sound recordings of the Republic of Kazakhstan, captured a small episode of peaceful life so rare for the raging furnace of war and therefore especially valuable. It was made on July 18, 1942. As a signature on the back reads, it features 3 friends and fellow soldiers, an officer and part-time political worker, Piotr Lovinenko, Captain of the Guard, Bauyrzhan Momyshuly, and Major of the Guard, Dmitry Potsiluev-Snegin. They all enthusiastically read newspapers, presumably Izvestia, Krasnaya Zvezda, or Pravda, the most common publications of those years. It is very likely that the picture was staged. Frontline photographs did not miss the opportunity to capture distinguished fighters of the Soviet Army, Bauyrzhan Momyshuly included. This picture is also curious because 2 men that it features later will tell the whole world about their frontline everyday life through their books. Potsiluev-Snegin will publish the novels On the Far Approaches and On the Offensive, and Momyshuly will write General Panfilov, Moscow is Behind Us, and Psychology of War. But this is a completely different story.